Welcome to Moffice CRM Setting Up. Now that we've finished creating our organization chart and added CRM users to the Postmaster Administrator account, we're ready to set up the pages and content inside the CRM. Today, you'll be learning about two essential menus for managers, page layout and customization. First, we'll go over page layout and show how you can adjust the menu, section, and module visibility for each CRM team. In addition, we'll also show how you can add custom fields and data of numerical or text varieties to your contact pages, opportunities, and more. Then, we'll briefly touch upon the customization menu and some of the functions you can edit to work best for your company. This includes language, currency, selection options, and more. And finally, we'll wrap up by talking about the additional business-related content you'll need to add to Moffice CRM in order to optimally start using the system. Okay, let's get started with page layouts. There are basically three main parts to page layouts: the main menu, the side menu, and everything else. The main menu features the menus you see in the menu bar. The side menus deals with the sub-menus that you may see in the left-hand side panel of each main menu. Finally, everything else includes smaller sections, modules, and fields. In the page layout menu, you can change the visibility of content, edit the display order, as well as modify names. For our example, we're going to play with each of these three sections. Let's go over to the main menu. Here, we see a control panel header and two columns underneath. Before you start editing, you need to load a template from a team and select a target workgroup that you'll be affecting. You can preview any changes you make down below before saving. You must save and refresh the page for changes to take place. And don't worry, if you mess up, you can always click Reset and save to go back to Moffice CRM's default settings. Now, let's start editing. The column on the left features all the possible available items you can have for your layout. The column on the right lists the menu items that will be shown to users and the order in which they'll be displayed. So let's make some changes so you can see how it looks. Now for the side menu. Before we get into the side menu, let's see what a default main menu with the full side menu looks like. Here is the Customers menu. There are four main submenus, and each submenu has more submenus with content. Now, let's go back to page layout to view how the changes we make translate to the interface. When we go to side menu and then select Customers, the exact same titles as shown in the Customers menu are displayed here. The side menu is similarly divided into a control panel header and two columns. The only difference here is that in terms of content, each submenu has their own lower submenus, and those lower submenus cannot be moved to other submenus. However, the order of lower submenus within the same submenu can have their order rearranged without a problem. Let's try editing this side menu for the Customers menu. Great! All our changes were saved. How about we check how it looks in the Customers menu? Note the differences in names, order, and visibility. Now, we are going to customize the final part of the page layout, the fields in a page. Here, we can edit or remove existing fields as well as add new customized fields. Let's try adding a field to the customer creation page. Sometimes finding the right page is a little tricky. Here, we go to Customers, All Customers, Add Customer, and then I'll choose to edit the Add a Company Customer page. You'll notice that this page is very similar to the previous main menu and side menu edit pages with a few key differences. One change is the icon image in front of each field. This explains what kind of field it is. For example, a T in front of the field means it is a text field like the company name, while the numbers 1, 2, 3 in front show it is a number field, like the number of employees. In addition, if you keep scrolling down the page, you'll notice a huge list of possible custom fields that you can add. We offer 15 fields for number data and 15 for text data, making a grand total of 30 customized fields. When you decide to add a custom field, it will automatically be sorted to the, by default, bottom Customer Information Company section. Also, please note that you can select the type of custom field from the drop-down menu. You can also make the field required or not during creation. Now, let's get started editing. That's it for the page layout menu. Set up different page layouts and fields for the themes you desire for a completely customized interface experience. Now, let's move on to the customization menu. The customization menu features a variety of submenus. We're going to briefly touch upon the functions of each. A few of these will be covered more in depth in other videos. Note that most of these features are exclusively visible to management group members and only a few are viewable by default to rep or normal user group members. Let's start with the SMS, email, fax submenu. There are two main features to this submenu: automated sending and storage. You can automate the sending of SMS messages and or emails to customers when certain conditions are met, such as a customer's birthday or anniversary, when a rep is assigned to a contact's help desk ticket, and more. Likewise, you can also create and store default SMS and fax messages ahead of time that can be used by yourself and others whenever needed. In the Country Currency submenu, you can add or remove countries and currencies to use in your CRM, and select default countries and currencies for data entry ease, such as when adding addresses and sales. In Currency, you can view the currencies your business is using, delete them, set one as default, and add new currencies to the currencies in use list. Don't forget to save! The Country submenu appears similar to the Add New Currency page. Add countries for your business to use as needed, and select a default by clicking on the round radio button. Quotes are price estimates for your business's products and services that you send potential or returning customers. There are three parts to the Quote submenu: Quote Form Templates, File Attachments, and Validity Period Settings. We'll have another video looking deeper at how to use quotes optimally. Moffice CRM lets you create custom templates with the editor or HTML that can be used by everyone. There are also various code tips at the bottom, so you can enter variable fields in without a problem. Quote file attachments are files that you want to be able to attach to each quote if necessary. These can be terms of service agreements, your business's banking information, or other files that would be static and standard across quotes. Finally, we see validity period settings. Assign a default expiration for quotes easily by adjusting the number of days. The Payment submenu likewise consists of three different portions: Billing Options, Payments, and Tax Rate. Billing Options gives you the choice of the three different types of payment options you can use when billing a customer. Payments allows you to set up dates for payment charges. When you add a sale for a customer, these settings will apply to calculate the date the customer should be charged. With Tax Rate, you can enter a number that will be used to calculate additional tax charges on payments. Pretty straightforward. Need custom customer segmentation groups? Through the Customer Groups menu, you can create a branching list for each segment needed. Keep an eye on the parent group when creating subgroups. The Rep Change submenu is ideal for use when a rep is leaving and you want to assign all their contacts to a new rep. Bulk assign leads, potentials, customers, etc. to a new rep in a few clicks. You'll notice a number of drop-down selection options within Moffice CRM, such as when you have to choose an account's type or a customer's industry. These options can be edited through the Selection Options submenu. Look for simple drop-down selections under Manage Items and branching selections inside Manage Groups. Rating settings is probably something you'd want to set up a little later down the line after entering more data about customers and their purchases. And we'll have another video covering how you can go about getting it ready. Basically, the submenus inside ratings deal with how to set up grades or rankings for your customer base depending on the percentages and conditions you assign. Typically, you should progress in the order of the submenus below. Mail settings allow you to add or reject additional mail addresses or domains to Moffice CRM. By default, Moffice CRM saves mail to the activity history of a contact if the email or domain belongs to the contact or any of your CRM users. Here, you can also add external addresses that will add to the system like Gmail or Yahoo accounts, or maybe email addresses from a secondary domain. Exception addresses and domains are for email addresses and domains you would like to exclude from the CRM system. An exception address might belong to the CEO of your organization, whose mail content should remain private from other users. And finally, support mail accounts are for collaboration users who have not been added to the CRM, but whose email inquiries you'd like to immediately send to the help desk as customer support tickets. Spending too long on reminders? Set automated tasks to the Activity Alerts submenu. Reps automatically receive to-do tasks you enable for any of the following conditions. 1. When a customer service subscription is about to expire. 2. When a lead or potential has not received any sales activity. 3. When it is time to follow up on a contact who had closed their account. And 4. For activities needed for differently rated customers within a certain time frame. Just enable an option, enter in the number of days desired, save, and delight in easier task management for reps. Through this menu, you can set up automatic expiration for potentials or opportunities by enabling the option and choosing the time frame. The Data Sync submenu will be discussed further in another video. We'll give you a brief outline of what it does here. Essentially, Data Sync allows you to collect data from a web form or website and transfer that data into the CRM in a variety of ways. This can be landing page data that transforms into potentials, a help desk site that turns into tickets, or more. This submenu is useful later after many contacts have been added to your system. Duplicate customer checks for duplicate entries and combines the desired contacts and data into a single record. What's some other data your CRM needs? For starters, contacts. You'll want to import leads, potentials, customers, and accounts in CSV or Excel formats. The import button is found under the More button of every main contact list, like so. After uploading a file, you want to map fields to your liking before adding the contacts to your CRM. Next, product data. You'll need to head to the Products menu and first create your product groups tree. Afterward, you can add the products your business offers in detail. Both contacts and products can usually be added by other users assigned from management group users. This is just the start. There are plenty more types of data you can add. However, with these basics down, you can easily begin enjoying the convenience and automation of MofficeSoft's CRM system. That's it. Thank you for watching this Moffice Guide video. Please subscribe to our channel for more content and like our video if it helped you. Until next time, have an outstanding day.